When it comes to understanding the truth in reality, there's three main ways that we do this. The first is experience, where we kind of encounter the world around us with our own senses, and we come to know the truth about things in a real way. The second is through discursive reasoning, where we use our mind to scientifically test things to find out if they're actually true or not, or we do it through research. This is why people love the scientific method. And the third is through testimony, where we come to encounter a witness to an event and they come to speak to us and they speak about what they have seen, what they have heard, what they have touched with their own existence. If we look at the situation of a witness in a courtroom, we notice something interesting. In court, the witness is called to sit near the judge on the witness stand in order to testify. We notice he sits near the judge, and you can go to jail for perjury if you lie in the courtroom. So there's a certain seriousness when someone is testifying, especially about something serious. And testimony is validated by the facts that particularly surround the situation. In the case of Christ, there was an expectation for the Messiah in the Jewish culture. But how the Messiah would come was the very mystery that we celebrate as Christians at every most holy Mass. No one expected God to become man. But there was eyewitnesses to the events of Christ's life, and this is how the sacred scriptures and sacred tradition develop in the church. Those who wrote the scriptures were witnesses that took the stand, so to speak, for Christ, moved by the Holy Spirit as they testified to the very judge himself. Here we see in Mark's gospel, the heavens were torn open at our Lord's baptism. What a beautiful image that reveals to us what happened at our baptism. We began to see the reality of heaven through the prism of Christ. As God's mercy descended upon us or our children, and his saving effects began in their soul. For in the encounter with Christ through his humanity, heaven was encountered. And this is what happens at every Eucharist, where God comes to us. Heaven is encountered. God's divine love and mercy descend to affect us, but not just us, but the whole world around us.